to the 5th season of the Kolskor Marble Championship, newly expanded season here. Our first event is the slalom. 4 marbles at a time. We'll roll down this track here to make it to the end as quick as possible. 4 hits of 4 marbles. The top 2 will move on, and the rest, their times will dictate their places. Heat semi-finals and then the grand final. So let's not waste any more time and get this season started. Competing in the first heat, it's defending champion Lapis, Ocean, Caramel, and Pixie. 3, 2, 1, off they go. Looks like there's Caramel out into the lead, Lapis trailing behind, and those two will be moving on. Nicely done there. Pixie tried to get her into a lead, but it was a nice block there by Caramel to get into first place and take that win. Competing in Heat 2, it's Lollipop, Turtle, Pallet, and Black Rose. 3, 2, 1. Off they go. Black Rose out into the lead. Turtle makes a nice move into first place there, and those two will be moving on. Black Rose gets into a nice early lead, but then a good move by Turtle there takes the lead. Black Rose doing well to block Pallet. Heat 3, White Flame, Tiger, Snowball, and Bolt. 3, 2, 1. Off they go. Bolt out into the lead. White Flame makes the move around and will take the win in Heat 3. Tiger and Snowball not making much of a challenge. You can see contact there between White Flame and Tiger. Stops the third marble, and White Flame and Bolt move on. And the final heat, we have Wisp, Mess, Night, and Sky. 3, 2, 1, off they go. Night into the early lead. Sky makes the move, will get first place. Those two very close together and will move on to the semi-finals. They just move ahead of Wisp and Mess there and easily move on. Nicely done by those marbles. But of course there are the marbles who did not move on, those being Pallet, Tiger, Wisp, Lollipop, Snowball, Mess, Ocean, and Pixie. Their placements there based off their times. Let's move to the semi-finals. The first semi-final, White Flame, Black Rose, Caramel, and Night. 3, 2, 1. Off they go. White Flame out into the lead and will hold it easily to the end. Black Rose in second place moves on as well. Quite close racing there, but White Flame and Black Rose just in the lead early. Caramel and Night unable to catch up. In the second semi-final, we have Lapis, Bolt, Turtle, and Sky. 3, 2, 1. Off they go. Sky and Turtle up in the lead. Lapis tries to challenge, but cannot get there. Sky and Turtle will move on. Those two are contact there, sends Lapis backwards. Unfortunate for that marble. Sky and Turtle move on to the final. With the semi-finals concluded, Lapis, Caramel, Night, and Bolt will not move on. Lapis getting the best of the rest there. 5th place, Caramel 6th, Night 7th, and Bolt in 8th. Let's move to the final heat of the event. In the final, it's White Flame, Black Rose, Turtle, and Sky. Who'll take gold? 3, 2, 1. Down they go. They bunch up, but it's White Flame in the lead, and that is very close. But White Flame will hold it to the end. An excellent move to get out in front there. Black Rose made a challenge, but just couldn't make it. And White Flame takes the gold in the slalom. And there is your podium. White Flame takes the gold medal, Black Rose with the silver, and Sky, in his first ever event in a major tournament, gets the bronze medal. Well done to those marbles. There are your final standings for the event. White Flame takes the gold and does have the highest time, 1.648, in the first heat. Of course, your standings will be exactly the same. White Flame gold, Black Rose silver, Sky with the bronze. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in event 2, Bounce Back. See you then. Hello everyone, and welcome to the second event of the Kolskor Marble Championship Season 5. It's Bounce Back. 4 marbles at a time. We'll roll down this track here and we'll hit the wall. They have to try and stay as close to the wall as possible without bouncing back too far. Each divot in the track there is 1 point, and if you end in here, you get 40 points. 4 heats of 4 marbles. They draw down 4 times, switching lanes. So let's get right into it. In the first heat, it's Lapis, Palette, Mess, and White Flame. Down they come, and White Flame does very well there. Mess in second there, Lapis, and then Palette starts off the worst. Here is their second run. Lapis this time does the best, tied with Palette there at the top. Mess and White Flame fall back quite far. Bounce number 3 for these marbles. Everyone does quite well there. Palette at the top, then it's White Flame, Lapis, and Mess down there, finishing last in that heat. Not heat, round. Bounce, whatever. And their final bounce, Mess does brilliantly, nearly getting the max amount of points. You know, White Flame does very badly there. Palette and Lapis kind of in the middle. That concludes the first heat. And there are your standings after the first heat. Palette is in the lead, then it's Mess, Lapis, and White Flame down there in current last place position. Let's move to heat 2. Here is the second heat. It's Bolt, Lollipop, Sky, and Ocean. There's their first roll. Ocean does brilliantly, nearly getting the full score there. Then it's Sky, Bolt, and Lollipop down there at the end of the first bounce. Here is their second bounce. Lollipop does very nicely. So does Bolt and Ocean. Sky, not as well. Bounce number 3. Down they come. Sky does the best in that time. Lollipop and Ocean again doing very well. Bolt, however, falls back quite far. Here it is, their last bounce. Down they come. Ocean, very nice again. Bolt and Sky also do very well, and so does Lollipop. A very good showing there from Ocean. And after heat 2, Ocean has taken first place position with the highest bounce back score we've ever seen in the KMC. Sky and Lollipop just behind, and then Bolt slots in at 5th place. This heat's doing much better than the first one. Let's move to heat 3. Here we go, heat 3. It's Black Rose, Snowball, Knight, and Caramel. Down they come, and Black Rose does very nicely. Everyone else does pretty well too in that last section of track. Bounce number 2. Here they come, and again, very nice from all of them. Snowball ever doing the best. Black Rose, another good score. Caramel and Knight just behind. Bounce number 3. And again, pretty nice from all the marbles. Snowball doing the best in that bounce, just like the last one. And their final bounce. Down they go. Black Rose does excellently. Caramel falls quite far back, then manages to bring it back to a pretty nice score. Nicely done from those 4 marbles. Pretty good performances all around. And here we are after heat 3. Black Rose slots in at 2nd place, then it's Snowball at 4th. Much further down is Knight in 8th and Caramel in 10th. Both tying with the marbles above them, however, just losing out because of point count back. Bolt's 32 beating Knight's 31 and Mess's 35 beating Caramel's 30. Let's move to the final heat. Our final heat, Wisp, Tiger, Turtle, and Pixie. Their first run, Pixie, excellent job there. Turtle, Tiger, and Wisp all do very nicely as well. A good start for those marbles. Bounce 2, down they come. Wisp falls back quite far, but Pixie again does the best in that bounce. Tiger and Turtle not far behind. Penultimate bounce for these marbles. Tiger does very nicely, so does Wisp and Turtle. Pixie falls back quite far. The final bounce for these marbles and the event. Down they go, and Pixie gets the illustrious 40 points. Turtle and Wisp also excellently with 36, 35 respectively. Tiger not too bad either. Excellent by those marbles. And there are your final standings. Pixie barely beats up Black Rose, but is unable to beat Ocean. Turtle there in 4th, Tiger in 5th, and Wisp in 9th. Meaning that Ocean, Pixie, and Black Rose will make up your podium. And as previously stated, there is your podium. Ocean and Pixie, dare I say, bouncing back from their 15th and 16th place finishes in the last event, respectively. Black Rose, meanwhile, gets a second medal for his Season 5 collection. Excellent job by those three marbles. And there are your standings after the event. Black Rose, marble with 2 medals, takes first place position, followed by Sky and Turtle. Ocean jumps 11 spots with that gold medal. Pixie jumps 10 with that silver. Then it gets very confusing. Here we have a 3-way tie for 7th, 8th with 13 points, and a 5-way tie for 11th with 12 points. These differences only being made up by position count back. For example, Knight has a higher, is just above Bolt because Knight plays 7th in the last event, while Bolt plays 8th in the last event, even though they have the same amount of points. Knight has a higher finish, therefore is ahead of Bolt. Same thing for all the other marbles there. And then you have Mess down in last place with 5 points, which is honestly pretty pathetic. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next event, which will make these standings way less confusing. Length rolling. See you then. Hello everybody, and welcome to the third event of the Kolskor World Championship. We have length rolling. 4 marbles at a time will roll down these ramps and try to get as far as they can down this track, each divot here being 1 point. 4 heats of 4 marbles, they'll all go down 4 different times. So let's get straight into it. In the first heat, we have Mess, Tiger, Lapis, and Lollipop. Their first roll down, Lapis shoots out. Can he get to the end? Pretty good there. On that last piece of track, then it's Mess, Lollipop, and Tiger following behind. Roll number 2, down they come. Tiger does very well. Also getting to the last section of track. It's Lapis, Lollipop, and Mess not doing very well there. The third roll of the heat, Mess shoots out, gets to the red zone. No one else, however, does well at all. And the final roll for these 4, Tiger looks to be doing the best there. Not incredible though, everyone there closer than in the other heats. That concludes Heat 1 of length rolling. And that concludes the first run of length rolling. Lapis takes the lead at the start there, 222 points. Then it's Tiger, Mess, and Lollipop down there with only 153. Let's go to the second heat. Heat 2 has Ocean, Knight, Bolt, and Pallet. Their first roll down. Pallet does the best. No, Ocean just get past there. Does actually quite well in the end. Bolt and Knight further back. Roll number 2 for Heat 2. Bolt gets out, but then it's Ocean again making the pass, getting the furthest. Knight and Pallet are not having a good time in that second roll. Second to last roll for Heat 2. Knight does quite well, but Bolt gets past, nearly gets to the red zone. Then it's Knight, Pallet, and Ocean down in the brown zone there. And the final roll for these marbles, Ocean up into the lead, Pallet just behind. And Knight and Bolt both do not do well. That concludes Heat 2. And here are the standings halfway through the event. Ocean beats Lapis by just 1 point. They're taking the first place position, but then it's a long way down for the rest of the heat. Pallet with 180, Bolt with 172, and Knight down currently in last with only 136. It's time for the third heat. In this heat, we have Snowball, Caramel, Black Rose, and Pixie. Their first roll down. Pixie does quite well, nearly getting to the red zone. Snowball and Black Rose quite close to each other, and then Caramel down there in the brown zone. Here is their second roll. No one really does well there at all. 2 marbles in the brown zone, and the other 2 quite low in the grey zone. Roll 3 in Heat 3. Caramel, will he get to the red zone? No. Does quite well there. It's Black Rose, Snowball, and Pixie rounding the heat out. And the final roll for these 4 marbles. That was a travesty for basically everyone involved. Only Caramel gets to the grey zone, everyone else in the brown zone. That concludes the third heat. And here are the standings after heat 3. No one in that heat manages to break the top 4. It's Caramel, Black Rose 5th and 6th, and Snowball and Pixie in 9th and 10th. So, let's go to the 4th and final heat. Here we are, the 4th and final heat. Sky, Turtle, Wisp, and White Flame. Down they come for their first roll. Turtle does quite well. Everyone else, not so much. Their second time down. White Flame looks to do the best there. Nearly gets to the red zone. And everyone else does make it to the grey, but does not do as well. Roll 3 of heat 4. Wisp gets quite far out. No one else can replicate it. And here's the last roll of the heat and the event. Down they go. Sky manages to do the best. Wisp, though, comes in and takes the lead there. Nice comeback there from Wisp at the end. White Flame and Turtle do not do as well. And that will conclude length rolling. And that concludes the 4th heat and the event. Wisp manages to pip Tiger for the bronze medal. No one else in that heat does very well, though. Sky and Turtle in 9th and 10th, and White Flame down in 12th. That is it for length rolling. And that is it for the 3rd event. Ocean, a 2nd gold in a row. Very well done. Then it's Lapis and Wisp in 2nd and 3rd. Silver and bronze, both of them their first medal of the tournament. And here are your standings after event 3. Ocean, 2 golds, takes the lead. Black Rose only 1 point behind. Sky and Turtle not too far behind. Lapis jumps 6 and Wisp jumps 8. Those medals treating them nicely. Although down the bottom, Knight has fallen 7 spots. Tied with Lollipop on points, although again, just ahead because of point count back. So, there are your standings after event 3. Next event will be the Marble Push. I will see you then. Goodbye. Hello everyone and welcome to event 4 of the Kolskor Member Championship Season 5. It is Marble Push. 4 marbles at a time in heats. We'll roll down and hit their marble in front of their ramp there. Try to hit it to the end as quick as possible based on time, not on distance. Let's get right into it with the first heat. In the first heat, it's Caramel, Ocean, Lollipop, and Mess. 3, 2, 1, down they come. Strong hit there by Mess and Ocean. They will move on fairly easily. Not much challenge there from Caramel and Lollipop at all. Ocean and Mess cruise to the semi-finals. Next up, it's Snowball, Black Rose, White Flame, and Palette. 3, 2, 1, down they come. That's going to be close between the bottom 3. White Flame will take that win, but who got second? Looks like it's going to be pretty close, but Black Rose just gets away there and will move on with White Flame. In Heat 3, we got Tiger, Sky, Lapis, and Turtle. 3, 2, 1, down they go, and Turtle will get that win very nicely there. Lapis will take second place. It was close for a bit, but the other 2 marbles just fell behind. Lapis and Turtle move on. You've got Knight, Wisp, Bolt, and Pixie. 3, 2, 1, down they come. And that's going to be very close between the top 2. And they will be moving on. It is Knight and Bolt who go through. Bolt, it looks like, just barely edges out Knight there. Those 2 will move to the semi-finals. And as for the marbles who did not make it through, Caramel easily has the best time of all of them. Then it's Wisp, Lollipop, Sky, Pixie, Snowball, and Tiger and Palette down there in last place. Let's move to the semi-finals. Here in the first of 2 semi-finals, Turtle, Ocean, Knight, and Black Rose. 3, 2, 1, down they come. It's Ocean into the lead. Knight following just behind. Those 2 completely unchallenged by the other 2 marbles. Turtle and Black Rose just unable to get going. Ocean and Knight will move to the final. Semi-final 2. It's White Flame, Mess, Bolt, and Lapis. 3, 2, 1. Down they come, and that will be very close. I think Mess got first, but who got second between White Flame and Lapis? It's gonna be close, but White Flame barely edges out Lapis, and will move to the final along with Mess. That is very close, but White Flame moves on. And with the semi-finals concluded, there are your standings for the 4 mowers who did not move on. Turtle in 5th, Lapis 6th, Black Rose 7th, and Bolt in 8th. Let's move to the final of the Marble Push. Here everyone, we have Mess, we have Knight, we have Ocean, we have White Flame. Who will win? 3, 2, 1. Down they come, and it is Knight who absolutely crushes that final. No one even came close to that. What a brilliant push there from Knight to take the win. Ocean will get the silver, White Flame the bronze. Unfortunate for Matt, he will miss out on the podium. And that is it. There is your podium. Knight, first medal of this season for him. A very good finish there in the final. Gets the gold medal. Ocean, 3 medals in a row there with that silver, and White Flame also gets a second medal with that bronze. And there are your final times. Knight, an excellent 1.448. That is a record high time for the KMC in Marble Push. Excellent time there to take the victory in the event. As for the standings themselves, Ocean with that silver medal stretches his lead to 9 points. Turtle, Lapis, and White Flame all rise. Knight jumps 8 spots with that gold medal. And then our bigger losers there is Sky losing 3 points, Tiger losing 3 spots. I mean, for Sky, 3 points. Then 3 spots. Tiger loses 3 spots, and Pallet also losing 4 spots down there in 14th. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next event, Hurdles. Goodbye. Hello everyone, and welcome to Event 5 of Season 5 of the Kolskor Marble Championship. We have hurdles. We will have heats of 4 marbles rolling down this hurdles track. You can see the hurdles there, just continuously all the way down to the finish line. Let's get straight into it. In Heat 1, we have Turtle, Lollipop, Caramel, and Sky. 3, 2, 1. Down they come. Look, that's Lollipop in the lead. Caramel, Turtle's challenging. And I think he will get the pass. Lollipop will take the win, but between Turtle and Caramel, it was pretty close. See them on either side, contact between them. And yes, it looks like, yes, Turtle, photo finish there, but Turtle will make it through. Heat 2, we have Wisp, Pixie, Black Rose, and Knight. 3, 2, 1, down they come. Black Rose out to a lead, Pixie right behind. Absolutely unchallenged. Look at that, immediately out to the lead. Knight and Wisp, nowhere even close to the level of skill portrayed by those marbles. Their speed unmatched. Very well deserved to move on. Heat 3 now, we have Bolt, White Flame, Ocean, and Snowball. 3, 2, 1, down they come. That's White Flame out into the lead. Snowball challenging this Ocean, but he will not be able to get the pass into second place. White Flame and Snowball will move on. See Ocean just trying to close up on Snowball that entire race. Just can't get it done. Last second block there by Snowball to seal the deal. And White Flame and Snowball will move on. And the final heat, we have Pallet, Lapis, Tiger, and Mess. 3, 2, 1, off they go. Looks like it's Tiger out into the lead. Pallet just in front. Lapis not even close to overtaking, I'm going to be honest there. You can see Tiger out to the early lead. Pallet just on the bottom there gets in front. Lapis trying to make it up, but just unable to get there. Pallet and Tiger move on to the semi-finals. Here we see all the marbles that did not make it through. Wisp, the best time. Then it's Ocean, Knight, Caramel, Lapis, Sky, Bolt, and Mess. The only marble there without a sub-3 time. Not a good performance there from Mess. Let's go to the semi-finals. The first semi-final. Pallet, Pixie, Lollipop, and White Flame. 3, 2, 1. Down they come. Rolling down the hurdles. It's Pixie into the lead. Contact there sends Pixie in front. Pallet, meanwhile, will get the second place position. Unlucky for Lollipop. You can see there just on, I believe it's the next hurdle. Yes, contact between their masterful block there from Pixie to send him into first place. Unlucky for Lollipop and White Flame. They will not move on. Competing in semi-final 2, we've got Snowball, Turtle, Black Rose, and Tiger. 3, 2, 1. Down they come. Turtle out into the lead. Tiger shoots ahead and Black Rose makes a nice comeback. overtakes Turtle and will move on to the final with Tiger. You can see Tiger getting out to the lead. Black Rose shadowing Turtle, sees the opening, makes the move, and will get past. Tiger and Black Rose move to the final. And there we go, just before the final, we see the standings. Turtle in 5th, Lollipop 6th, Snowball 7th, White Flame in 8th place. Let's move to the final of the hurdles. And here we go, the finale of the hurdles. It's Tiger, Pallet, Pixie, and Black Rose. 3, 2, 1, off they go. It's a battle between Pixie and Pallet, but then Pixie gets the lead and will hold it to the end. Pixie gets the gold medal, but that silver medal is going to be very close between Black Rose and Pallet. Pallet had it earlier, but Black Rose makes a comeback there, and we see the freeze frame. Black Rose, by a hair, a thousandth of a second, takes the silver medal over Pallet. Pixie, a very nice performance, takes the gold medal. Very well done by the newcomer. Black Rose with the silver, third medal for this season. Pallet, first medal in the KMC main tournament with that bronze. And there you can see the final hurdles times. Black Rose does get the highest time there, 2.584 in the heats. Unfortunate not to get the gold medal, but should have just beat Pixie, really. As for the current standings, Black Rose retakes the lead from Ocean, 66 points to 64. Pixie jumps 8 points from that gold medal. Pallet uses their bronze to jump 3. Sky, we can see there, falling 4. Not a good performance for them. That will conclude our event today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next event, Balancing. Goodbye. I pressed the wrong button. Hello everyone, and welcome to Season 5 of the Kolskor Marble Championship. Event 6, it's Balancing. Halfway through the tournament now. This is the half where I point. One marble at a time. We'll roll down this course and try to get as far down as possible. Every little 2 spot here, we can just steal a stamina real quick. Spot there is going to be 1 point. For example, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. If you get to the end, you get a finish score that is the highest score possible. If multiple marbles get to the end, we will have a sudden death round with the highest there. We'll also be going again. So let's get straight into it. Our first marble down is going to be Snowball. Down he comes, veers off to the left fairly early there. You can see the slow-mo. Yeah, not going to be the best score, only 42 for Snowball. Next up, it is Bolt. Down he comes, goes quite far, just veers off to the left at the end. And that is going to be a pretty nice score for Bolt. Stays on the right most of the time, but then just falls to the left there. Not a bad score, 81 for Bolt. Now it's Lollipop. Down he comes, looks good, and will make it to the end. Lollipop, an excellent run there, just balancing on the line there perfectly, doesn't move an inch, makes it to the end. An excellent finish there from Lollipop. Following that, we have Mess. Down he comes, veers off to the right fairly early. Not going to be great there for Mess. Just not very good at all. You can see him stop there. 45 is the score for Mess. Caramel's turn now. Down he comes, looks very nice, slows down, but will make it quite far. See, does very well at the start, goes to the left there, slows down to a crawl, manages to keep it nearly to the end, falls off just at the end there. A very nice score of 93 for Caramel. Now it's time for Pallet. Down he comes, veers off to the left, and will fall off fairly early, I think. Not too amazing from Pallet, only a score of 52 to show. That will end Pallet's run. Sky next. They come down, go quite far, fall off to the right near the near the start of that fourth piece of track there. Not too bad of a score there for Sky. Gets a nice 71. At the halfway cutoff, it's Knight. Down he comes, veers off to the left, and falls off around the middle of that third piece of track. Not an amazing score there from Knight. Just at that green brick, will get a score of 59 to show for his efforts. One half of the event is done, and here are the provisional standings. Lollipop is at the top, then it's Caramel and Bolt just behind. Sky, Knight, Pallet Mess, and Snowball is down there in current last place. There are still 8 miles to go though, so all is to play for. 9th to go, it's Wisp. Down he comes, veers off to the right early, and will fall off there. Not very good for Wisp. You can see him there. Only a score of 44 for that marble. Tiger is up. Down he comes and veers off to the left. Doesn't look like an amazing score. The orange marble falling off fairly early just there. Only 46 for Tiger. Lapis to go. Down he comes. Looks fairly straight, but hits the little divider there between the second and third pieces of track. Completely kills his momentum. Will get a score of 67. Not too bad for Lapis. Our gold medalist from the last event, Pixie. Down he comes, does quite well, slows down, and just cannot hold it to the end. A very nice run there from Pixie. Slows down similar to how Caramel did. Couldn't hold it as far though. Will get a nice score there of 85. Not a run to be ashamed of. Next up is White Flame. Down he comes, looks very good. Will fall off just at the left of the finish. A nice score there for White Flame. Holds it well throughout, just falls off at near the end. 88 for White Flame, a strong score. Turtle's turn now, here he comes, and that does not end well for Turtle. Veers off to the left early, falls off just there. Only 48 for Turtle. Not a very impressive balancing run. Here is Ocean. Down he comes, looks pretty good, but falls off right in the third section of track there. Looks pretty good, hit the divider between the second and third track, falls off at the 64 mark. Not terrible for Ocean. Last run of the event, it's Black Rose. Down he comes, and that has not gone well for the current leader. Veers off to the right nearly immediately and falls off at only 28. Last place for Black Rose. And with that final run, we have our standings for balancing. Lollipop, Caramel, and White Flame are your medalists. Pixie and Bolt only just behind. Sky, Lapis, and Ocean follow as the rest of the top 8. Then down there in the bottom of the stand, we have Mess, Wisp, and Snowball, and then Black Rose, not even close to 15th place.
Lollipop, the only marble to finish the balancing track, rightfully gets the gold medal there. Caramel nearly got to the end, will get the silver, and White Flame gets the bronze medal, his third for this tournament.
And after event 6, Ocean retakes the lead, Black Rose falling one spot with that goose egg. White Flame overtakes Turtle for third place. Further down the order, Caramel and Lollipop both jump up many spots with those medals. Sky also rises, while Tiger, Knight, and Wisp all fall big time. That will conclude event 6, and I'll see you in the next event, the Sprint. See you then.
Hello everybody and welcome to the 7th event of the Kolskor Marble Championship. It's a staple of any marble sports competition. We have the sprint, 4 marbles at a time in heats. We'll roll down this sprint track here, try to make it to the end there as quick as they can. The top 2 moving on to the semi-finals and then so on. So, let's get straight into it.
First heat, it's Sky, Ocean, Snowball, and Knight. 3, 2, 1, down they come. Ocean leads, here comes Sky down the bottom. Will overtake, and those two will be moving on to the semi-finals. Ocean does well to get in the lead there. Sky a little battle with Snowball, but gets out in front. Manages to overtake Ocean and does take the win in the heat. Sky and Ocean move on. Heat 2, it's Wisp, Lollipop, Black Rose, and Pallet. 3, 2, 1, down they come. It looks like it's battle between Lollipop and Pallet. Wisp tries to make a challenge, but I do not believe he managed to get there. It's going to be close at the end. Let's have a look here. No, Wisp will definitely not make it through. Pallet and Lollipop go on. Here we go, third heat. We have Turtle, Bolt, Lapis, and Caramel. 3, 2, 1, down they come. Looks like it's Lapis heading into the lead. We'll hold it all the way to the end. And Lapis gets an easy win. Caramel doing well to get second place. All of them kind of just rolling in a line there. Caramel doing well to hold off Turtle and get the second place position. They will move on with Lapis. And our final heat, White Flame, Pixie, Tiger, and Mess. 3, 2, 1, down they go. White Flame on the bottom loses out. And it will be Pixie and Mess moving on. Looks like White Flame had an early lead, but slowed down, it seems. Yes, Pixie, an excellent block on White Flame, stops his momentum, and that means that Pixie and Mess will be going through to the semi-finals. And we see here the times for the marbles who did not move on. Snowball does the best. They're getting 9th place out of those marbles, and Turtle, Knight, White Flame, Tiger, Bolt, Wisp, and Black Rose again in last place. 2 16th place finishes in a row for that marble. Not what they wanted, being a title contender. Let's move to the semi-finals. Here we go, the first semi-final. Lapis, Mess, Pallet, and Sky. 3, 2, 1, down they go. Pallet into the lead, but here comes Mess. Makes the overtake and will win that semi-final. What a brilliant move there by Mess. Closes up, sees an opening, takes it, shoots out, and gets the win there. Pallet does well enough to move on as well. Lapis and Sky, unfortunate for them, they will not move on. Here we go, the second semi-final. We've got Caramel, Pixie, Lollipop, and Ocean. 3, 2, 1, down they come. Ocean out to the early, but here comes Caramel and Pixie on the side. And those two do excellently to move on. Ocean seemed to have the early lead. Pixie seemed to fall back, but then an excellent move around the side moved them into second place. Caramel, of course, getting the win. Expertly done there. Those two move on. Ocean and Lollipop, disappointing. They do not move on. But as for the marbles who did not make it in, Lapis does do the best of them. 5th place, 2.438 seconds. Then it's Sky, Ocean, and Lollipop, rounding out the bottom 4 of the top 8. And the final, we have Mess, Pixie, Caramel, and Pallet. Who'll take gold? 3, 2, 1. Down they come. It's Caramel into the lead. Pixie's fighting, but will not get there. And Caramel takes the win. Excellently done there by Caramel. Gets into the lead early. Does not give anyone a chance to challenge. Does a little bit of a victory dance there, just because why not? Pixie gets silver and Mess the bronze.
And there you go, that is your podium. Caramel, using the momentum of his balancing silver there, gets the gold in this event. Pixie, another strong finish, and Mess, first podium of the tournament, cannot be disappointed with a very strong performance.
And here we have the final sprint standings. Caramel, Pixie, Mess, and Pallet obviously being your top 4. Fastest time there will be to Lapis. 2.393 in the heat. A very nice time. Not that it counts for anything, but, you know, it's nice to have. The standings overall after the 7th event. Ocean keeps his first place position, but below him is Pixie and Caramel, both jumping spots. Meanwhile, Black Rose, White Flame, Turtle, and Lapis all are falling. Sky rising over Lollipop. That will conclude the 7th event for the Kolskor Marble Championship Season 5. I will see you in the next one, obviously. An odd event, Bathtub Endurance. See you then. Hello everybody and welcome to event 8 of the Kolskor Marble Championship Season 5. We have Bathtub Endurance. In this event, 4 marbles at a time will roll into this bathtub and do their best to not fall into that drain. There is an endurance event. After all, the first 2 marbles who fall in will be eliminated, and the other two will move on to the next heat. The first heat is Ocean, Mess, Pallet, and Lollipop. Down they come into the bathtub, rolling around a lot. Going to see a lot of collisions in this event, just like there. Pallet smacked into the drain by Lollipop, but Lollipop can't hold it. They will be eliminated. Ocean and Mess move on. Next hit, we have Wisp, Lapis, Pixie, and White Flame. Down they come. Big collision between Wisp and Pixie. Will Wisp fall in? No, but Lapis does. And White Flame will fall, unable to hold it. Meaning Wisp and Pixie will move on fairly easily. Third heat, Bolt, Caramel Knight, and Black Rose. Down they go. Looks like Bolt close to the hole. Here goes Black Rose. Knight tries to get around, but Black Rose blocks and shoots him into the hole. Who's going to be out next? It's going to be Caramel. Bolt barely survives. Him and Black Rose move on. And the final hit, Snowball, Total Sky, and Tiger. Down they come. Spreading out of there. Big collision for Tiger there. Will he survive? Yes, he will. Everyone dodges the hole in their first time around, but Sky and Snowball cannot hold it. Turtle and Tiger go through. And here are your results after the round of heats. Lollipop gets the best of the bottom 8. Actually, the times are very spread out, over 5 seconds. Between 9th and 16th, Knight there down with only 4.961. A terrible time for that marble. Let's move to the semi-finals. First semi-final, Black Rose, Ocean, Turtle, and Pixie. This is a very strong semi-final. A lot of top marbles in this one. Who's going to be out first? It's going to be Ocean. How about second? Who's going to make it to the final? It's not going to be Turtle. Meaning Pixie and Black Rose will move on to the final. Here we go. Wisp, Bolt, Mess, and Tiger. Down they come in the second semi-final. Who else will make it to the final match? Collision there. Bolt slows down, but again, collision with Tiger. He manages to stay up, and barely Wisp falls in. Bolt and Mess will move on. And there we see all the marbles that are not in the top 4. Turtle will get 5th, then it's Wisp, Tiger, and then Ocean. Ocean, the only one not to have a above 10-second time. Disappointing that they couldn't finish higher, but maybe they should just get good. Let's move to the final of this event. Here we go, the final. Black Rose, Bolt, Mess, and Pixie. They begin rolling around the bathtub. Who will fall in first? It's not Bolt, but it will be Mess. Pixie manages to dodge that little thing. Bolt out of speed will fall in, and then Pixie will fall in next, meaning Black Rose is the winner of the bathtub endurance. And there we go, the podium, Black Rose, after those 2 goose eggs, getting the gold medal. That's exactly what they needed. Pixie, 2 silvers in a row for them, and Bolt getting their first medal of the tournament. And then we go your final standings for bathtub endurance. Black Rose, of course, on top. Then it's Pixie. And finally, Bolt in 3rd place. Mess in 4th, of course. Black Rose also gets the fastest time. Well, the slowest time, I guess, is what you want. 14.813 seconds for Black Rose. Excellently done there. Then we move to the current standings. Ocean is still on top, but only 1 point above Pixie and 3 points above Black Rose. Further down to Caramel, Turtle, and White Flame. Lollipop jumps in spots, so do Tiger and Mess, and Bolt. Knight is back down there in 15th place, falling even more. Lowest marble there with a gold medal. The other lowest is Lollipop, who's only in 7th. And that concludes us for this event. The next event, we will be returning to the bathtub, this time with the underwater race. So be ready for that. See you then. Welcome everybody to event 9 of the Kolskor Championship Season 5. We have the underwater race. As usual in heats, marbles will be rolled into this bathtub. It is filled with water, underwater race as in the title. First 2 marbles to make it to the end will move on. So, let's get right into it. Our first heat, Mess, Bolt, Black Rose, and Lollipop. 3, 2, 1, off they go. Looks like it's Bolt out to an early lead. Lollipop there as well. Mess pushes into 2nd place, but falls behind. Here comes Black Rose challenging, and we'll manage to get 2nd. Bolt and Black Rose move on.
Now coming into Heat 2, Wisp, Knight, Ocean, and Tiger. 3, 2, 1, down they come. Ocean did win this event in Season 1, but it is Knight into the lead. It's going to be between Ocean and Wisp. Ocean gets ahead and moves into first place. Ocean and Knight move on. In the third heat, White Flame, Sky, Turtle, and Pixie. 3, 2, 1, down they go. Looks like it's Turtle out into the lead. Pixie there as well. Here comes Sky pushing through. Pixie's defending against White Flame. Sky will win. Who gets second? It will be Pixie. Those two move on. And in the last heat, Pallet, Caramel, Lapis, and Snowball. 3, 2, 1, down they come. Lapis into a massive lead. And it is stretching. Lapis looks like it's going to win. Who is going to get second? Lapis gets first, and it's going to be Snowball. Lapis and Snowball will go through. And there we see the bottom 8 of the underwater race. It is Tiger at the top, 8.801. Not a terrible time, but not good enough to move on clearly. At the bottom, it is White Flame, who got silver in this event in Season 1, and Turtle, both living up to and not living up to their namesake as a turtle. Being slow, yet not exactly doing very good underwater. Well, that concludes us for the heats completely. Let's move on to the semi-finals. The first semi-final, Knight, Snowball, Sky, and Bolt. 3, 2, 1, down they go. It is Knight into a good lead, Sky trailing behind. Can someone overtake? Yes, there's Bolt. Pushes into second place and will make it along with Knight to the final. And the second semi-final, Ocean, Pixie, Black Rose, and Lapis. 3, 2, 1, down they come. 3 past champions in this heat. It is Lapis into the lead. Ocean fighting with Pixie. Black Rose is there as well. Who's going to make it in? It's going to be Lapis and Ocean who move to the final round. And the best of the marbles who did not make it to the final, it is Sky. 8.321 there. A very good time. Again, not good enough though. Snowball takes 6th, their first double-digit point finish. It's Black Rose in 7th and Pixie in 8th. Let's move to the final of Event 9. Here it is, the final. Bolt, Lapis, Ocean, and Knight. 3, 2, 1, down they come. It looks like it's Ocean to the early lead. Then it's Lapis pushing through. Knight is there as well. Lapis is getting away. Can Knight catch? No, they won't. Lapis wins, Knight second, and Ocean gets the bronze. At the end of things, Lapis gets their first gold medal of Season 5, the defending champion doing well there in that event. Knight gets a silver medal, bouncing back from their last place in the last event, and Ocean, current leader, with the bronze. And here are the final standings for the underwater race. Lapis gets the gold, Knight the silver, Ocean the bronze, Bolt 4th place. Lapis also with the fastest time in their heat, 7.745. Cleaning most marbles up easily there, only with Knight 7.7777, getting the second place there in their first place there in the semi-final. As for the current standings, Ocean still holds. The top 3 is the same, but Lapis has jumped back up into a respectable 4th place position. Caramel and Turtle both fall. Sky jumps up a few points. Knight, their silver, jumps them up 6 spots into 9th place. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in Event 10, the Elimination Race. See you then. Hello everybody, and welcome to Event 10 of the Kolskor Mobile Championship Season 5. This time it's Elimination Race. We have an obstacle course set out here for the marbles. You can see at the start there, just some rods there to guide the marbles to their positions, and then here we have a nice obstacle course that will make it difficult for the marble to traverse through and get to the end there. How this will work, we will have 2 heats of 8 marbles. If you get last, you will be eliminated, and the first 4 marbles from each heat eliminated will not make it to the final round. The other 4 marbles will make it to the final, and we will have a final round of 8 marbles, the top 4 from each heat, and those marbles will duke it out in one last elimination race. So, let's get straight into the action. In our first heat, we have Turtle, Wisp, Black Rose, Snowball, Caramel, Tiger, Bolt, and White Flame. 3, 2, 1. Down they come for the first round. Who's it in the back? It's Caramel, trying to catch up to that's Tiger and Black Rose in the back. Bolt as well. They're starting to get to the obstacle course section now. Caramel, can he get past Tiger? Yes, he can. Meaning Tiger is the first one eliminated. Round number 2 for this heat. 3, 2, 1. Down they come. Only a few opting for that left side, it seems. Turtle in the back currently as they move into the obstacle course section. Wisp getting hung up, but Turtle's further behind and will not make it past. Turtle is eliminated. 2 more marbles from this heat will be eliminated. Who's going to be next? 3, 2, 1, down they come. So that's Caramel in the back once again, trying to catch up to Wisp and White Flame. They come to the obstacle course section. Looks like that marble's gone away, but it will be Snowball being eliminated. Unlucky there. Nice job by Caramel to get out of that bottom position. 5 marbles remain. Only 4 can make it to the final 8. 3, 2, 1, down they come. A lot of marbles getting stuck up there. Caramel managed to make past Black Rose, who's in a bit of a bad spot here. They come to the obstacle course section. Caramel gets stuck there. Black Rose is going to get away, meaning Caramel is eliminated. That is very unfortunate, but getting stuck is not an excuse. Caramel is eliminated. The next 8 marbles, here we are in Heat 2. We've got Sky, Mess, Pixie, Palette, Night, Lapis, Ocean, and Lollipop. 3, 2, 1, down they come. So this Night in the back there makes it past and is into a better position. Now it's Ocean in the back trying to catch Lapis. Down they come to the obstacle course section. Ocean not in a good spot. Can he make it past? No, he will not. Ocean is eliminated. Round 2 of Heat 2. 3, 2, 1, down they come. Sky not in a good spot here. Challenging Pixie there. Doesn't get past. Can he do something in the obstacle course section? Doesn't look like it. Palette's getting hung up. Can Sky make the pass? No. Nice block from Palette. Means Sky is eliminated. 6 marbles left in the heat. Round 3. 3, 2, 1. Down they come. All of them opt for that left side except Lollipop, who does pretty well. Pixie in the back trying to get past Palette maybe. Lapis falls behind. Palette's also there. Who's going to lose it? It will be Lapis. Just barely cannot overtake. Lapis is eliminated. 5 marbles remain. 1 more will be eliminated. 3, 2, 1. Down they come in this final round. Palette does not have a good start there and is very far behind. Can he make a challenge here for someone? It doesn't look like it. Maybe he can get Pixie. But no, the green marble gets away and Palette is eliminated. And there we have it for the round of heats for this event. We see Palette at the top there, Caramel just behind, both being eliminated in the 4th round. The points there decided by which round they were eliminated, marbles were eliminated, followed by the time they got for when they were eliminated. Now let's move to the final rounds for the elimination race. Here it is, your final 8. Wisp, Lollipop, White Flame, Bolt, Night, Pixie, Black Rose, and Mess. 3, 2, 1. Down they come. First round of the final. Looks like that's Pixie in the back trying to challenge Bolt and maybe Black Rose. They move into the obstacle course section. That's Night getting stuck there. Can Pixie make a challenge? No, Pixie will be eliminated. 7 marbles are left. 3, 2, 1. Down they come. Looks like that's Night in the back. Mess, a nice move to get away from him there. The Knight's now challenging Mess. White Flame is in the back there, actually. He looks like he's gotten stuck and cannot get it back. White Flame is eliminated. Round 3 of the final. 3, 2, 1, down they come. Bolt looks like he's in the back there, trying to catch up to maybe Lollipop or Night. They come around the bend. Into the obstacle course section. Bolt has gotten stuck. That is very unfortunate. Maybe had a chance of catching Lollipop, but gets stuck there at the gate. Will be eliminated. Here we are, the final 5. 3, 2, 1, down they come. Looks like that's Wisp in the back, very, very far behind. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to catch anyone. Maybe Lollipop? No. Gets stuck on that gate, will be eliminated. Here we go, the final 4. We've got Black Rose, Lollipop, Mess, and Night. 3, 2, 1, down they come. One of these marbles will make it to the podium. Right now, it is Night in that position. Lollipop trying to get away. Black Rose leading them. Looks like Mess is getting stuck. Can he make it onto Lollipop? No. And Mess is eliminated. Here are our podium marbles. It's going to be Night, Black Rose, and Lollipop on the podium, but where will they land? 3, 2, 1, down they come for the second last round. So that's Lollipop stuck there in the back, maybe trying to catch up to Black Rose or Night, but he's very far behind. Night enters the obstacle course, so does Black Rose, but Lollipop is very far behind and cannot make it up, is eliminated. Our final 2, Black Rose and Night. This is for a gold medal. 3, 2, 1, down they come. Who will win the elimination race? Right now, Black Rose has the lead. Night is right on his tail, round the bend and into the obstacle course. It's Black Rose in the lead. Night falling behind. Can he make it up? No, he will not. And Black Rose is your gold medalist for the elimination race. Here we go on the podium, just at the end of the obstacles. Black Rose, a decisive win over Knight in the last round, gives him the gold medal. Knight, a hard-fought silver, and Lollipop with that bronze medal. Can't be too disappointed with that performance.
There are the end standings for the elimination race. Of course, Black Rose getting the gold, Knight the silver, Lollipop the bronze. And then we see the current standings. Black Rose has taken the lead over Ocean and Pixie, who are tied on points. Knight jumps 7 spots. Well, further down we see Turtle, Sky and Tiger all falling lots of positions. We also see that some marbles now out of contention from Mess down. Marbles cannot win, and Snowball cannot even end on the overall podium anymore. So, that concludes us for Event 10. There are only 2 events to go in Season 5 of the Kolskor Mobile Championship. Event 11 being Collision Curling. So I will see you then. Goodbye. Hello everyone and welcome to the 11th event, the penultimate event of the Kolskor Mobile Championship Season 5. We have Collision Curling. 4 marbles at a time on each side will come down into this collision ring here, and they will collide and try to make their way back to the middle. The closer to the middle they get, the more points they get, from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, and 100 if you land in the middle. There will be 4 heats of 4 marbles. They'll all go down 4 times. So, let's begin. Our first heat, it's Tiger, Snowball, Knight, and Wisp. Their first time down, and that's very good for Knight, Snowball, and Wisp. They will all take 60s. Tiger, however, no points. They come down for round 2, and it's much better for Tiger, but Snowball again on the 60, Wisp and Knight both on the 40, Tiger on 30. Round number 3, Wisp lands on the 80, nearly on the button. Tiger on 60, Snowball and Knight, not good for them. They get 0, but excellently done by Wisp. And the final roll to decide their scores for Event 11. Knight doesn't do too bad. He lands on the 50. Tiger is barely on the 50 over the 40. Wisp barely on the 30 over the 20. And Snowball another goose egg. Not what they wanted to see. After the first heat, Wisp is in the lead, a very respectable 210 there. Knight with 150, then Tiger 140, Snowball down on 120 after a promising start. Let's move to the second heat. In heat 2, it's Lollipop, Turtle, Pixie, and Lapis. Down they come. Lapis is very nice, but Lollipop, an excellent run back for the 80. Lapis and Pixie both do well, 60 and 50, respectively. Turtle is on the cusp of 30, but is on the 20 mark, so only 20 points for him. Heat 2, round 2, and that doesn't go very well for everyone, except Turtle does bring it back to a 50. Pixie on 40, Lapis on 20, Lollipop, no points. Round 3, they come down. Lollipop again brings it back to a 60. Turtle at 20, Lapis at 10. Pixie gets nothing for their efforts. Final roll for these marbles. How will they do? Pixie does very nicely, gets on the 80 mark. Lapis the 60 mark. Turtle on the 30. And Lollipop, no points. After Heat 2, here are the scores so far. Pixie jumps into second place. Lapis just ahead of Knight, getting 2 60s, while Knight has a 60 and a 50, even though they're tied on the same points. Similar story with Lollipop and Tiger. Same points, but Lollipop has an 80 as his highest to Tiger's 60. That again happens with Snowball and Turtle. Turtle's highest is 50. Snowball has 2 60s. So far, it's very close. Let's move to Heat 3. Competing in this heat, it's Black Rose, Mess, Sky, and Caramel. Down they come. No one does especially well. The Mess actually brings it back to a solid 50. Black Rose and Sky both on 30. Caramel on the 40 mark. Round 2, down they come, pretty even. Mess and Sky there on 40. Black Rose on 30. Caramel on 10. Third round, Mess does very well on the 50. Black Rose also on the 50. Caramel on the 30 mark. Sky gets 0. These marbles, they come down for their last round. Black Rose as well for the 50. Caramel gets on the 60. Sky on 30 and Mess on 40. After Heat 3, Wisp is still in the lead. But then it's Mess and Black Rose in second and fourth. Caramel in 9th, again another marble on 140 points, but losing the tiebreaker to Tiger. And Sky in dead last, only 100 points. Let's move to the final heat of the 11th event. In the last heat, it's Bolt, Ocean, Pallet, and White Flame. Down they come for their first run. Pallet does quite well on the 50 mark. White Flame is on the 40, just barely. Bolt on 40 and Ocean on 20. The second round of Heat 4. Ocean, an excellent bring back there onto the 80 mark. Pallet gets 40, Bolt 30, White Flame 0. They come down again. Pallet goes straight into the wall. No points for them. Everyone else in that heat, though, gets 30 points. And here we go, the final run of the event. They come down. Ocean ends up on the 30, but Bolt brings it back to a 60-pointer. Pallet on 40 and White Flame on 20. And that concludes Heat 4 of Collision Curling. Ocean in 4th, Bolt in 8th, Pallet in 12th, and White Flame takes dead last. Which means that Wisp, Mess, and Pixie are your podium finishers in the 11th event. And there is your podium. Wisp, for the first time ever, wins a gold medal in the KMC. Well done to them for finally achieving that milestone. Mess on the silver medal, and Pixie with a well-earned bronze. And here you are, the standings after event 11. Black Rose still leads, followed by Pixie and then Ocean in 3rd. Those 3 marbles are the only 3 that can still win Season 5 of the Kolskor Marble Championship. Lapis does have an outside chance at a podium, although it is very unlikely. No other marble is still in the running for the podium of Season 5. Everything will be decided in the final event, lap racing. See you then. Hello everybody, and welcome to the qualifiers for the final event of the Kolskor Marble Championship Season 5. We have lap racing. All the marbles will be going down on the track, but to decide the order in which they will start, we have a qualifier round. Each marble will have their turn going down this track to land the best time. The marble with the best time will start in provisional first place position. So, let's begin with the first marble. First up, it's Snowball. Down they come. This marble has not had a good season. They are currently 16th in the standings. Need a good finish here to have any sort of redemption. Bouncing against the walls there, coming around the final few turns now. And will get a score of 16.993 to start us off. Next up is Pallet. This marble did get a bronze medal in sprint. Let's see if that speed translates. Coming around the first few turns and around the underpass. Around this turn, bang against the walls, slows down a bit, coming around that turn there, and comes around across the finish line, 17.153 for Pallet, just a bit slower than Snowball. Tiger is next up, down they come, this marble medalist like Snowball. Here they go, looking a bit quicker through these turns. This is a veteran marble after all. You'd expect them to have some skill on the track. They come around 16.738, provisional P1. Sky next up. Another marble who got a bronze medal in a speed event. And here they come. Look pretty quick around these turns like Tiger was. Coming through there. Looks a bit quicker through that section. Coming around these final few turns, finishes, with a time of 16.609, just ahead of Tiger. And here is White Flame. Down they come. This marble got gold in this kind of event back in the first season, and they look quick. Coming around these turns thick and fast. Go well through that section. Coming around these final few turns, it's White Flame with a time of 16.226, comfortably in first place. Next, we see Turtle, a marble that started off in this season quite high up, but recently fell off. The third marble to not have any medals. They do look pretty nice coming around these turns, though. How do they handle this section? Not very well. Final few turns for Turtle. 16.866 slots them into a 4th place position. Bolt up now. Down they come. This marble has had some ups and downs in this season, but they do have a bronze medal overall. So, here they come. Round these turns. Look pretty quick. Hit all 3 walls there, though, which isn't very good. Coming around this last few turns. Don't look incredibly speedy. We'll end with 16.608, just barely ahead of Sky, and in 2nd place. Closing off the first half, we have Wisp, a marble who started quite low in the standings, but got gold in the last event. Here they come. Don't have the best record in lap racing, but they look fairly quick. Take that section quite well. Coming around the last few turns, it is Wisp with a time of 16.450, provisional P2. Lollipop is up next. They come down, the gold medalist of lap racing back in Season 4. Don't look too bad here. Take a bit of a hit off that wall, though. Coming around clean through that section and come around the end. A time of 16.293 for Wisp, just behind White Flame for provisional P2. Caramel is up next. Down they come. This marble with 2 medals, one of them being a gold in sprint. Down they come around these turns. Look fairly good. Clean through that turn from Caramel. Here they come around the final turn and will end with 16.257, a very good time, just behind White Flame. Mess is up now. Has had some ups and downs this season, currently sitting in 6th place. That was a very quick move there at the start, though, and they're coming around. They look very fast. Clean through that, even gets a bit of a knock that even might help them coming around the line. How do they do? 16.034 from Mess puts them in provisional P1. Now is Knight. Here they come. Don't take the same line that Mess did. That line looked a bit quicker from the grey marble. Knight not doing too badly, though. How do they do here? Knocking against the walls. Look, still pretty okay coming down these final turns. 16.288 from Knight. Not a bad time. Here is the defending champion, Lapis. Doesn't have a chance to win it all this season, but still has a chance at a podium finish. Coming around these bends, they look like they're doing pretty quick. Clean through there. Coming around the final turns, it is Lapis with a time of 16.002, which nets them provisional P1. Just barely off a sub-16. Now it's time for our 3 championship contenders. First, it's Ocean. Down they come. Take a hard hit off that wall. Coming around this bend here. Takes another few hard hits off those walls. That's the section where you need to be clean to get a good time. Down they come, and they end with a 17.217. That is current last place.
Second to last is Pixie. Down they come. This marble just 8 points behind the current leader, so they want a good finish here. Coming around, takes hard hits off that wall and slows down quite a lot. They come around the line, 17.314, provisional P15, last place for Pixie.
Here is Black Rose. Down they come. Last up here. Take a hard hit off that wall. Nice recovery there. Coming around this turn into this difficult section, makes it cleanly. Coming around the last few turns, they end with a time of 16.481, nets them 8th place provisionally.
So there you have it, your starting order coming into the final event. It will be Lapis leading the way, followed by Mess, White Flame, Caramel, Night, Lollipop, Wisp, Black Rose, Bolt, Sky, Tiger, Turtle, Snowball, Pallet, Ocean, and then Pixie, rounding out the order. I will see you in the final event where everything will be decided. See you then. Hello everyone and welcome to the final event of Season 5 of the Kolskor Marble Championship. It's lap racing. All 16 marbles will come down this very treacherous course as we've seen in the qualifiers for this event. Lots of twists and turns for the marbles to go through. Here are your competitors in their order of decided by the qualifiers. Lapis, Mess, White Flame, Caramel, Night, Lollipop, Wisp, Black Rose, Bolt, Sky, Tiger, Turtle, Snowball, Pallet, Ocean, and Pixie. As the championship permutations, in order for Ocean to beat Black Rose, they need to finish 11 points ahead of them. Pixie, 8 points. Not spots, points. So, let's get right into it. Lap 1, 3, 2, 1, down they come, and we begin the race. Night shoots into lead while Lapis pulls behind. There's Pixie moving up some positions from last place. Lollipop moves into 3rd place. Now it's Lapis moving into 1st with a nice move there on Night. As they come across the line, Lapis will lead the way. Oh, Black Rose has fallen out of the track. Now, we'll just go back to check where their position was. Lap 2, down they come. It is Lapis leading again, but this time it's Lollipop moving into 1st place with a nice move. Lapis retakes it on the underpass though, and now has a huge lead. Tiger, a nice move there. Black Rose is now ahead of Pixie in the mid-pack. Lollipop a move back into 1st place. A nice move to gain the lead. Lap 3 begins. And who's this? Night trying to make a move, doesn't get it. Lapis falls behind though, very behind. You can see Bolt, who's this in 1st, it's still Lollipop. Mess challenging, gets the pass, but Night moves further past. Pallet is now up into 2nd place and then moves into 1st. That lap ends quite dramatically. 3 laps have gone. Our championship contenders fairly far behind, but anything can still happen. 3, 2, 1, down they come. This is lap 4. And it's White Flame who gets the jump on Pallet. Pallet makes it back past though. Then it's Tiger challenging for the lead. Here comes Turtle, also in 4th place now. A nice jump up there. Pallet battling with White Flame there in 2nd place. White Flame will get ahead of them though. Bolt not having a good race there. Lap 5, there they go. With this Wisp trying to get a move, does not make it. Tiger hold their lead. Pixie's fallen to last. Pallet trying to challenge those top 2, cannot get it past. Tiger doing well to defend color check. White Flame and holds their lead. Lap 6, down they come. The championship contender still fairly far behind. But then there's Black Rose, a nice move up the order. He's very far ahead of the other contenders now. Tiger's lead holds through another lap. Hits the wall there. Here comes Turtle. But a nice block there by Tiger. Gets away there. White Flame tries to make a pass on Turtle and does not get it. Lap 7, down they come. Black Rose tries to make up more positions and gets into 5th. Now, yes, still in 5th there, falls back position there. But now, it's Pallet into the lead. Tiger loses it. Makes it back into 2nd though. There's Black Rose in 4th. My goodness. Pallet now holds the lead. Lollipop fell out, but we'll see where he is. We're now halfway through this race, and Black Rose has a steady lead over Pixie and Ocean. Lap 8 now. Down they come. Lapis, nice move there on Black Rose as Night moves into the lead. Lapis now into 2nd place. What a move up. What a Sky. What a move. They were in last place a few laps ago. And now Bolt is in 2nd too. They're also a marble in last. And 2 marbles fell out there. Yeah, I'll fix that. This is lap 9. Down they come. Sky moves into the lead. Sky and Bolt are in 1st and 2nd place. Black Rose has fallen behind as well. Now's the chance for Ocean or Pixie. Bolt leads the way. Coming around this bend, can Sky make a pass? No. That is how the lap will end. Lap 10, down they come. Looks like Ocean has made a nice move, but falls behind as Black Rose gets ahead of him. Night is in the lead once more. Here comes Sky trying to challenge, will not get past. There's Bolt as well. There's move on Sky as Night falls behind. And Sky leads the way. Coming into the final 5 laps, we see Ocean in 4th place. First time in this race, someone might have a real chance of beating Black Rose. 3, 2, 1, down they come. Let's see this. Ocean moves into 2nd. They want this win. Here's Bolt as well, trying to challenge Ocean. Falls to 3rd. Here comes Lollipop. Remember, every marble here wants to get as many points as possible. They're not just going to let Ocean win just for the championship. Don't know how Knight fell out there. That will be fixed. Lap 12. If this order was how it was to end, Ocean would win the championship. 3, 2, 1, down they come. For lap 12, and Ocean is into 1st place. Pixie keeps falling behind. Not good for that championship contender. Here comes Bolt, trying to get past. No, Pallet moves into 1st place. A nice move there from Pallet on the straightaway. Ocean wants that lead back. They aren't going to get it there. 3 laps to go. Down they come, and Ocean is once again into 1st place. Tiger is up there as well. Black Rose nowhere to be seen. Tiger moves into 1st place. Ocean being battled there with Pallet, as Tiger easily will win this lap. Ocean holds their 2nd place position. Final 2 laps. Down they come, and again Ocean takes lead at the start of the lap. He's never been able to hold the lead, but again he is in it. Here comes Mass now, trying to get past Ocean. Tiger as well, Lollipop too. Ocean's lead stretches, and he will be leading into the final lap. The final lap. Ocean, Mess, Tiger, Lollipop, Lapis, Knight, Pallet, Snowball, Bolt, Wisp, White Flame, Turtle, Sky, Caramel, Black Rose, and Pixie. Right now, it seems like the championship is Ocean's. The final lap. 3, 2, 1. Down they come to decide the 5th season of the Kolskor Marble Championship. It is Ocean in the lead. Knight just behind, but Ocean gets away from him. It is Ocean in the lead. Here comes Lapis, but they're not going to be able to make it past. Ocean will cross the line in 1st place and will win Kolskor Marble Championship Season 5. And there it is, everyone, your final podium. Ocean, an outstanding effort there. Started the race off back in the pack, 15th place, managed to rise up to 1st. An excellent showing. Lapis, the marble who did the best in the qualifiers for this race, did excellently throughout. And Knight also an excellent performance there for 3rd place. There are the rest of the lap racing standings. Wisp finishing just behind the podium finishers, all the way down to Pixie in last place. There are your overall standings. Ocean doing enough to get the overall KMC Gold. Black Rose and Pixie right behind them, rounding off your podium. That is it from me for this season of the Kolskor Marble Championship. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the closing ceremony.